Good morning, everybody. I'm sure you know what I'm going to say next. I hope you're all having a good day. Welcome back to the Long Dark, where, as the title suggests, I'm probably looking at a gunfight today. Because I need to get the woodworking tools. The woodworking tools are, the last time I saw them, in the cannery somewhere. And the cannery is, my last experience to go by, infested with timberwolves. Yeah. And I think last time I had to shoot 8 of them. Including Fluffy, who's trapped in one of the rooms. But, the thing is, I do have a bit of a question. Do I want to dash for the cannery right now, or do I want to get some food? Because right now I'm pretty much out of food, and there's a convenient fishing hut nearby. Or I could wait for the bear. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. The bear's a bit of a waste, to be honest, because, well, no, I'll be coming back. I'll have to. At some point I'm going to need to do some reloading. Anyway, this could end my run, to be honest. It was okay in Voyager. It wasn't a huge problem, but this isn't Voyager, this is Stalker. So, let's see what happens. And it is daytime, and I've got a bit of meat. And I've got that. So it is, I'm gonna have to almost certainly come back here. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, it's extremely cold. That hut is not going to be warm, I can guarantee it. Drat, I forgot there was a blizzard outside. So, what are my options? Fairly limited, to be honest. Good morning, Anna. How are you doing? I am going to complain. Twitch is still saying I haven't made affiliate status, despite 6 days in the last 30.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Having 3 or more views, so they still have me only down to 3 out of 4 views, so I'm not massively happy. Oh, bonjour, j'ai pas d'idée. Ça va bien? I'm going to put my dusting salter away. And put that away. Still not looking like particularly pleasant weather. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Anna. I wonder how cold it is in that fishing hut. I suspect it is extremely cold. Times like this, I wish I brought warmer clothing with me, but I did not. Why can't I break down the
Heavy.
grandfather clock? This is an undesirable position to be in. Hey, Donnie. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. It's a bit warmer. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's not too bad.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Do I want to risk fishing for even a tiny bit?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, that's something. Nice fish.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I think I'm just going to cut my losses. So if anybody was expecting an immediate gun battle, sorry about that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right, well. Bit of water, bit of food. Not the most fantastic of situations. It's always your first brief period in a new location is always a little bit nerve-wracking because you've gone through all your food, as I have. You don't exactly have a huge amount of other food, and so now you have to frantically scramble for resources. Of course, if the bear shows up and I can plink it, that might be interesting. The last time I plinked a bear on that ice, it despawned, which was profoundly irritating, but still. Well, past time. Cross fingers. I really need a good fishing session. I really do.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's the direction the bear comes in. And I'm trying to remember, I think it goes behind here. I'm not sure. I think, if memory serves me, have I not seen it previously? Crossing in front of the island there. I'd be amazed if I don't attract it around here sooner or later. Good morning, Nika Brika. How are you doing, Bricage? Hey, Riss.
This much gear.
How's your day going? This is not the best. There we go. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Don't worry about it. It happens. Started building Bone Widow. Eating chips. That's a lot of chips. Okay, so now hope the bear hasn't smelled me. Dash back to the cabin. Any bear-shaped blobs anywhere? If there's any timberwolves behind me, they'll probably smell me. I'm surprised I haven't seen any on the ice yet. Okay, so I've got food for a bit.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I've got water for maybe a day or so. I can't remember, have I ever shot the bear while I'm actually here on the porch? And if so, can it come after me? I do know I wondered at one point if I shot it while I was on the pier, it might not be able to, and it duly did. Oh, right. I wish they would actually put footprints if it's been around.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, I don't know. Don't know what to suggest for us, I'm afraid. Maybe just sit back and enjoy the food. Okay, so I might have enough. Yeah, I most of the takeout places around here, I swear, have the same. If it's not the same menu, I think they got the same supplier. It's a bit disconcerting. So here's a question: do I want to approach the cannery from the road or up through there? I'm inclined to go via the road.
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah, I think I'm
For
going to do
shelter.
that. You know, 4 packets of chips isn't necessarily the best way to decrease food cravings. I would. Oh, that's very nice of Twitch. 189 hours watched. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. I can't remember if I said what I was going to say. Yes, I recommend chocolate instead of crisps. Not that I am necessarily endorsing feeding yourself junk food as a proper meal. All right.
I'm not sure I
So
can carry
yeah,
much
okay. Approach the cannery from the road, I think, is my best bet because I can take cover in cars if I need to. Yeah, but all the places around here that you can order takeout from, there is a certain similarity. Even though there may be a chicken restaurant or a kebab restaurant or whatever, it seems to me pretty clear they're all getting their food from the same source. I don't think they're making it themselves. And sometimes you can almost tell there's this flavor to it that's similar, and they make some of the same mistakes. For example, when you peel an onion, right, you take off obviously the brown skin, and I often take the layer off underneath that because it's woody. They don't, and you can tell that they didn't really bother to prep the onions correctly, or as I would deem correctly, which is irritating when they do that. So for the most part, I'm off takeout in this part of the world. I mean, it's okay, but it's something I rarely do. And it seems to me every time I do get it, I feel sick afterwards. It's not that I get stomach upset. Oh, I did once, or at least once. So it puts you off a bit. If you do it quickly, you can whip up a quick bolognese sauce in about 10-15 minutes. If that helps. I mean, you simply put your mirepoix, your carrots, celery, and onions, put it through a food processor. You don't have to make it a liquid, just break it down a lot. Cook your meat, add your tomato paste, mix in tomatoes or whatever, and then put in your blended and stir it up. And 10 minutes later, you've got a halfway decent bolognese sauce. Pasta only takes 10 minutes. Bingo, you're done. Oh, I'm sure there's good fast food. I would much prefer to go with a local place rather than what is obviously a franchise. But even learning how to do simple stuff is useful. Ah, running river oats. I have survived on those for quite a while. What do you mean I'm not tired enough, huh? Right. Let's go and let's go and get into a fight. Let me drop off my firewood first. What am I carrying that's heavy? Not particularly heavy. Oh, 2 knives is a bit excessive. Oh, I don't want to double click on that because it will lose it. Why am I carrying a fresh deer hide? Have I been carrying a fresh deer hide this entire time? I completely forgot about that. Alright. Time to bite on the bullet. Literally.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Wish I knew where that blasted bear was. Because in principle, I am walking straight towards it. Actually, for bear, I want bow and arrow. Yeah, that wireless tower up there, radio tower, is where I didn't get to go yesterday because of reasons.
This'll come in handy. Never know.
Don't forget, Riss, these people know about cooking. These are the people who share recipes on my Discord.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Oh, grief. Oh, for a second, I thought the initial sound of that being forced open made me think there was... Made me think there was something with teeth nearby. No, I don't think that quite counts, Anna. Ooh, fire logs actually quite useful. Alright, now we start to get into gunfight territory. Oh, there was a pry bar here last time, I think. Trying to think, have I ever tried making an eggless cake? Ew. Last time I was here, I actually started the game over there somewhere. How I managed to survive long enough to get completely round the area, I don't know. Oh, there's something on there. Didn't know there was a memento on the Right. If I don't respond to messages in the chat for a bit, it's because I am probably in trouble. Yeah, that's a valid point. Here we go. Here's the first two. Yep. Here they come. Got my back to... Yep. Well, best guess that's 3 or 4 dead.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, the problem is... Okay, I'm trying to wonder what the wisest thing to do at this point is. If I dash in and get the bits I want, I might be alright. But, I mean, I've broken their morale for now.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Survived that bit. That was minor league nerve-wracking, I can tell you. Okay, I'm actually not doing too badly. Minor problem is now I need to find the woodworking tools. Anybody remember where the woodworking tools are hid?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hey, Tony! Welcome to the Cannery. You missed the gunfight so far. At least we have fuel. Sardines! We have sardines. Oh, great. Timberwolves on the ice. Yes. I didn't actually forget about them. They are a feature. Anybody want to do me a favor and look up where I might possibly be able to find the woodworking tools? We are in the Cannery. We have had our first encounter with the local timberwolf population. We are safe-ish. We are collecting stuff. How's that go? This is a safe location where I have spent time before. I got food, so I don't need dashing back, which is good. Oh, great. You mean I got to go up? And that sounds like a silly thing to say, but it means I can't take stuff with me. Because I have to climb... Is it on the second floor? Okay. I don't... Funny thing is, my memory says it was actually in one of those buildings I've already been to. But, hey, you know... This is my memory we're talking about. Oh. Ay. Oh, I didn't realize I still had an infection risk. But I've stayed in this location before, so we can drop stuff here. Oops. I've got bandages. Yeah, I know, I've been up that rope so many times, it's ridiculous, but yeah, I just have to drop everything. To do it. Hello, Hattonford. Sorry. See you there immediately, my apologies. I'm distracted by not wanting to particularly die. I could drop 2 kilos of water. You know what? I will be coming back here, so I could take a chance and drop my... let's drop that and that. There we go. I drink some water. Will that get me down? Oh. I need to clean the gun. Right. I can always come back and search things more thoroughly. It's been a while since I had to do this.
It'll be useful.
Yeah, because there's a... yeah, because there's tracks, so to speak, bridges all around here. Oh, that's kind of sad. Apparently that counts as one frozen corpse. And if necessary, I'll go up and down that rope a few times. Hey guys. Look what we have. Yay. Woodworking tools.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
That's it. That was the whole purpose for coming here. Now I can go home. And I'm not entirely joking either. Don't exactly have a huge amount of reason to hang around. I literally came here with the intention. Yeah, you can see the problem here. The good news is they can't get to me. Yep. Problem is, now this is very true. Yeah, I can't go back, that's the problem. So I have no choice but to go forward. Well, that's one dead, even though it doesn't know it yet. Two dead. I think. Judging by the blood splotches, that should be two dead. Three dead. I shouldn't laugh. I'm not sneaky. I'm excessively violent. Excuse me a moment. Oh, come on, guys, you silly wolves. I've hit 3 of you. Four of you. I don't need luck, per se. Yeah, the problem, one of the problems is you can just run across them. all I need to do now is get out of here.
Guess we couldn't find anything.
Well, yeah, I could. Well, looks like their morale has finally broken. That makes life a little easier. I've forgotten that. That's always...
Okay.
Was... Wow, that was quite some time ago. Where did my cursor go? Oh, they're the ones on the ice. And now this could be problematic. Oh no. Excuse me a moment. My apologies. So, I can't just drop down there and yeah, I'll try and make it. Oh, right. Well, that's a solid hit. I would hate to try this with only the bow. No, no, they don't. There'll be a fixed number. Last time I was here, there was 8 of them.
Okay.
Problem is, once I step down, I'm committed. But their pathfinding is a bit messed up. Thank you, Jeopardy Day. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Good to see you again. Well, you're gonna hate me for this, but I actually need to take a quick trip to the toilet. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. Are we back to... Are we talking about magic and myths and legends again? No. Not without some significant changes. The way that our cell division takes place basically puts a timer on our ability to repair ourselves. And that's actually what causes aging. This isn't actually a bad place to stand them off. But you would... Actually, the idea that you could repair our ability to... you could repair our DNA so that it doesn't degrade. That's been investigated in science fiction. But I don't think... you could argue for sort of digital immortality, where you upload yourself to a computer or something. The only problem with that is it would not be you, it would be a copy. So... yeah, I can't get back up. This is actually a good location for me. There's only about one place they can approach from. And my back's secure. They can't get through here, so they've got to come pretty much straight. So I can afford to wait them out if necessary. Yeah, long life is one thing, but immortality, there is... yeah. There's a jellyfish which is technically immortal because it can return to a baby stage. There are very few things on this planet that are technically capable of immortality. There's a jellyfish. I think there is a parasitic cancer, would you believe it, which is technically immortal, but only insofar as it doesn't age. When I'm talking about immortality, I'm talking about not aging, really. There's actually no technical reason why aliens would want to invade Earth unless there is some resource unique to Earth that they can't get elsewhere. There's only a couple of reasons for aliens to invade Earth. One is some unique resource, but it would have to be something pretty unusual. The second reason is religion. That is, they think it's their divine destiny to take over all planets or something like that. But if you are an alien species capable of traveling to Earth, then you are capable of mining the asteroid belts. And in the asteroid belts, you would find pretty much all the resources you need. Water, metals, even organics. All available in the asteroid belt. So you wouldn't need to invade a planet. Unless, as I said, there is something particularly unique. I ran across one suggestion. I came across one suggestion, the chlorophyll. No, technically, at the moment, the current thinking is... well, is it immortal? Could be. Except that sooner or later, you'd enter a period where there would be no suns. They would all die. You could look at the heat death of our universe. But we are looking at quintillions of years into the future. But essentially, no, there is a limit to the lifespan of the universe because of how long suns will last. There's a finite supply there's a finite supply of material to create suns. Suns will all eventually die. And you'll enter a period of absolute darkness, which is essentially never ending except for the occasional collision of black holes. If black holes are not immortal, because the current theory is that they will slowly evaporate.
Feels like night is coming.
Right. Well, got everything. 7 minutes. For me, it's more like 30 seconds. But yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Wow. No, because I'm looking at the YouTube preview right here, and it is pretty much as I would expect. Whew. I could sort of time it. Hang on a second. Let me just... Right, so we're looking there. Actually, it looks to me like 15 seconds. Between me changing my view from here to there, it took 15 seconds on YouTube for me to see the switch. Wow, I've actually come out of all that tolerably well. Huh. Didn't, yeah, that's actually not too bad. Do I need to take any of this stuff with me? Not really. Because I'll be back here, so leaving some stuff here makes sense. Well. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, like I said, I just had a mental count and it was about 15 seconds delay. Ah, chocolate. Hello, Eugene Megatron. I assume from that response you know Anna. Next year they say, don't they? Oh, wonderful. Brilliant. Marvellous. Here I am, in the Cannery, stuck in the middle of a blizzard. Great. Use the fire log. Let's drop that. Oh, right.
Come on, little fire.
Well, isn't this cozy? Ooh, no cooking pots. Fine. Yes, I am. I am wearing a moose skin cloak. In fact, I have the moose skin cloak underneath for armor. I have got a wolf skin coat on top because I decided carrying the bear skin coat would be a bit heavy. So I do have a bear skin coat. So yeah. Gives me the armor benefit by being underneath, and profoundly useful. And we've met Anna's puppies on Discord. Very handsome boys they are too. And while I don't need this amount of water, I'm going to leave some behind here the next time I come. I don't really need to do reloading at this point. I just want the woodworking tools. didn't want to do that. That was a silly thing to do. No, it wasn't. No. For half a second there, I thought I'd done something foolish. This weather is starting to irritate me. I don't feel like heading across the ice in the middle of a blizzard. Somebody, never mind. I was going to say, why would somebody lock an empty locker? I can't build a fire in here, can I? I can! Huh! I realised I can build a fire in here. If I needed to. Well, that's a useful little cache for next time. Okay. And I think we are on the move. Yes, we are. Actually, where's the best place to head out from? Here? Or... I don't think that makes much difference, does it? I mean, if I go back to the cabin, I've still got to go to the road. If I stay here, I could just head out from here, couldn't I? And so actually staying here for the night and heading out hopefully in the morning makes a sort of sense. Is that a doggy's ears? No, it's not. So I think, yeah, there's no anybody think of. Well, that's good to know. I find the YouTube algorithm is pretty good, to be honest. My main YouTube account, which isn't this one, generally presents me with stuff that I'm interested in. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing any benefit to go... Did I leave anything at the cannery I might want? I don't remember having done so. If I need cans, I've got a can. I have a can. I've got 2 cans here. I've got... By the way, when I say 2 cans, I mean 2 recycled food cans, not 2 of the birds with long beaks and attitudes. Just to make that absolutely clear. In case anybody was saying, oh, I didn't know there were parrots in the long dark. Oh dear, that is a terrible, terrible joke. I do apologize. Right. Let's unload and clean. And yes, I do unload the revolver in the game before I clean it, even though the game doesn't demand that you do that. It's just good practice. And now I can reload it. So, in case anybody's wondering, I expended 24 rounds of ammunition. Australia? Oh, you mean in chat right now? Well, I may as well just do the cheaty thing, and let's just zoom through the day. Oh, well, I hope you found I hope you find in this channel somebody who is not necessarily mean and unpleasant. That might be a mistake. One, I don't have any blasting powder. Two, I did not come here to make ammunition. I came here for the woodworking tools. Three, I don't have the combination because that's back up on the plateau, and I didn't stop to look around. I literally came here to get the... I've got another 64 rounds of revolver ammunition back in Coastal Highway, and a rifle with 21 rounds of rifle ammunition, so I don't actually need to do a reloading session. Yeah, so yeah, go figure. It was never the goal to do reloading here. It was literally just to get the woodworking tools. Yeah. Because, like I say, one of the problems is I haven't found stump removal. So yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to. I've left the dusting sulfur back at the. I did bring what dusting sulfur I had back with me, which reminds me. Thank you. I can drop that here. So I would drop my expended ammunition here, but this run is nearly 180, 190 days, something like that. It's not huge. Oops. I think if it tells me. Oops. I can't remember. 197. There you go. 197 days. And my wolves killed is 103. is, yeah, more than all other animals combined, including rabbits. Yeah, it's only Stalker, so it's not that impressive. It's not like I've got 200 days in Interloper. I've tried 7 different Interloper runs, and every single one featured the same problem. Couldn't find matches. Although one of them I did die earlier than I really needed to. Oh no, that was a Stalker run. Yeah. And it's a nice day. It's a good day to die. Right.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Let's see. I can... Yeah, I've got enough of everything. You can... Oh, right. No, my problems with the with Interloper is I've never yet got a good start. It took me several Stalker runs before I could get this going, simply because of survival. Kind of funny to be chasing after them, but they're going the way I want to. Yes, oh, I'd had a few. I'd played on Mac, kind of during COVID, but no, it's safe to say that almost the entirety of my Long Dark experience can be found in my live streams. Oh, it's definitely not for everybody. And as Anna will testify, I've changed a lot about how I play in the last year or so. Yeah, 565 hours. Funny thing is, I started Warframe back in July, and I've already got more time in Warframe than I have in the Long Dark. But then, you know, I've been known to stream Warframe twice a day, and I do play off camera as well. Excuse me a moment. It's a bit cold. I really need to get out of the cold and rest up a bit. Oh, brother, that's cold. I think I started out a bit early. Oh, boy. It is excessively cold. I am not going to get far like this, am I? Oh, wow. I hadn't noticed. I could get to... Yes. This is doable if it doesn't get too cold. The problem is I don't like the looks of those temperatures. I may end up back at the cannery. Not the cannery, the residence. If it doesn't start warming up, I am not going. I really don't think it's a great idea to try climbing out of here in this weather. It's too cold. Sorry about that. Now I have a debate on my hands. Do I head up there and hope I can climb up and then make my way to the lookout without freezing to death? Or do I head back and hope for better weather in the morning? Yeah, I think I'm going to head back to the... I think I'm going to head back to the house. Yeah, I don't feel like trying to freeze to death. Better safe than sorry. At least that's what I think. No, I think that is a rock fooling me with its impression of a bear. A little known feature of rocks is their ability to pretend they're bears. And sometimes a rock with sticks near it looks like a moose. Really? This is far more than I normally get. My record for a long dark stream was 140. My record for a Warframe stream happened... No, correction. I'm lying. I'm sorry. My record for a Warframe stream was 140. My record for a long dark stream was 250. But I only got that once. But this is definitely one of my more successful ones. I suspect the title had something to do with it. So, to everybody who has arrived more recently, I'm afraid you missed the gunfight in the Cannery. There was one. I've literally lost track of how many wolves will have ended up dead as a result of it, but I'm guessing at least 6. But I got what I came for, which was the woodworking tools, and I am now waiting for slightly warmer weather so that I can make a run for the climbing zone, which is sort of over there somewhere. And I don't feel like doing it while I'm freezing to death. That does not strike me as being an advantageous thing to do. What have those crows found? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hold on a second. I just realized that Nika Brika said something. Oh. No, never mind. I thought that was something else. That's not. This is irritating. I did want to kind of get out of here, but like I say, I don't feel like freezing to death in the process. And between here and there, I need sticks. I can get sticks on the way, because I dropped off a bunch of sticks, didn't I? If I need to make a shelter, I will need sticks. I don't need food, because I've got some. So what we now do is hum and ha and listen to me dither, for which I do apologise. How much water have I got? Okay, I need more water. I was carrying this for the longest time, didn't realise I had it. Or forgot.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I left the porridge back in the cannery.
Come on, little fire.
Because I'm going to be spending, later on, if I survive, I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time in the cannery. And porridge I have found to be a pretty decent emergency food. So, I left it there. So I'm more likely to need it. There. And if I do this, I can leave some water behind here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I'm just trying to think actually. Actually, I do have a potential problem. I think there's trying to think. Oh, there's flour. There's flour up at the watchtower. But I think I can make it though. All right, let's just unless the bear is around. I'm not sure what I would do if he is or she. Honestly, I would have expected to see the bear by now.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's a shame to lose the timberwolf pelts, but I don't feel like carrying that many with me. Yep, guess what we're going to do is... Well, grief. I'm nearing the end of this stream, unfortunately. Because I do need to get on with things at some point in the next 15 to 20 minutes. But what we can do is... let's see how long I can go. We'll just pass time. Oh, well, we're back up to my record, 140. You know what? I think if the weather is good, I'm going to try and take a break. Well, I will take a break and then head up to the watchtower. I think I'm going to do that. So I want to get out of here, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah. I'm English, but I generally drink coffee or lemon tea or lemon and ginger tea, actually. But Right. Nope. Nope. Nopey nope. Oh. Hell no. Ah. Of course it would be a blizzard, wouldn't it? It's not even that cold for the middle of a blizzard. Okay, this might be doable. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do after I check the time. Yep, it's midday. Let's see if we can do this. I am going to take a quick break and then see if I can't do a run to the watchtower. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. Yes, I saw. That's a record. That was brief. That was briefly a record until it dropped down to 139. Okay, let's see if we can run to the watchtower. Yes, yes, it does. I keep forgetting that thy intermission. No, Okay, this is definitely a no. Nope. Nopety nope. I do not feel like going wandering around in this. I can't see far enough. I'll get lost, and I don't want to do that. Drat. Drat, 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 and drat. What time of day is it? It's midday, too. There is a temptation to just go for it, but I am pretty certain. I'm pretty certain this would. Oh, that looks like the weather is changing. Okay. Weather's changing. Okay, this is doable. Yep, I think this is doable. Let's grab my... Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's better than elevator music. Alright, let's see if we can get to the watchtower. If I can just get to the rope. And as usual, my main concern going this way is the bear coming in the opposite direction. And I don't want to go too far that way because he could be off there, over there, off to my left. So I will... not excessively stinky. And if I don't go to the radio tower, the wireless tower, I should avoid the cougar. Alright. Here we go. Watchtower, here we come. You mean diabetes? And if I recall, my best bet is simply to go straight up this way. Which means revolver, because there's wolves up here. Right, I may or may not be able to pay too much attention to chat for a bit. So I apologize if I don't respond to anybody directly. Hello, wabbits. Yeah, you can't get up that way, can you? It's over there, I think. I hope. This is only the second time I've made the trip in this direction. Not going to let me climb up there. I'm going to have to go around. Great. I can't remember where the climb up is. Alright, let's... Oh! Oh, I'm heading the right way. More or less. There it is. There's the rope climb. You don't know how lucky you are, Mr. Stag. Look at that. um, It's the second climb that's the bad one, if I recall correctly. Last time I was in good condition at the start and ended up having to use a made it this far. Now, I know from past experience trying to get up and go to the second climb is probably not advisable. Yeah, but I do have stims on me, so... Yeah, and the second one's pretty much straight up there. So, unless something dramatic happens in the next couple of minutes, Cougar's territory seems to be down that way. Seems to be. Right. Well, that was a surprisingly successful day. Which means tomorrow, hopefully, I can get back at least to the ravine. If I can get to the ravine, I've got food in the upper part of the ravine from the mini vacation I took there during Thanksgiving. Which was a rather pleasant little interlude, if you ask me. So I think if I can find a decent spot for a screenshot. So next time, yeah, I just head more or less straight up there. Then make the climb, and then there's a warm cave. Hang on a second. No, there's a warm cave over there, isn't there? Yeah, I'm not going to risk this right now. So this is going to be my screenshot for tomorrow, if I remember. Right. Okay, well, we made it. Got what we came for. Or I got what I came for. Astrid got what she came for. Didn't leave anything behind, did I? No. Oh, got firewood if I need it. Did I? Oh no, I thought there was actually... Oh yeah, there is. There's flour and pork and beans here, which I will leave. So, this is the bit where I do my goodbye spiel, so to speak. Which basically says, the long dark will return same time tomorrow, which is 9 AM Greenwich Mean Time. If you want more of me, I will be back streaming at 7 PM Greenwich Mean Time. I can't turn on the PC without the Aurora, I don't think. So, yes, I stream Warframe this evening. And actually very, very early in the morning, but that's not guaranteed or scheduled, so, you know. The only way to find out if I'm streaming in the morning is either you randomly check at either 3 or 5 AM, or you subscribe and click the notification, and hopefully YouTube doesn't do anything too weird, which it does sometimes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate it. Today's live stream was certainly one of my more successful ones, which is kind of gratifying. Even if blasted Twitch seems to be denying me affiliate status at the moment, despite technically having met its requirements, but that's a whole different issue. I hope you all have a great day. And I will see you all next time.